Cases are also climbing fast in another COVID hotspot, the state of Arizona. That state reported more than 2,500 new cases yesterday. And over the past 7 days, nearly 27% of the tests there have come back positive. That is the highest rate in the nation. ICUs are nearly full, and the state is preparing for the outbreak to get much worse. Mola Lenghi is in Mesa, Arizona. That's just outside Phoenix. Mola, good morning. What are the latest and newest concerns there?
Well, good morning, Tony. We're at one of the 24-hour testing sites here in Arizona, a state that has become a virus hotspot. You see one vehicle right there being tested. But, for so many folks, finding places like this and getting tested is still a challenge, especially for the hard-hit, low-income communities. Health officials tell us that testing is still critical. This, as just yesterday, on Sunday, an additional 86 people died here in Arizona from COVID-19.
The last time Luke and I saw her, we
right over there.
Yeah, we were in the living room, and I was like, "You're going to the hospital."
Marissa Lopez and her half-brother Luke Bird say they knew as they sent their 63-year-old mother Kimberly to the hospital that it might be the last time they ever saw her alive.
And before she went, I was like, "Luke, we need to give Mom a hug and tell her we love her because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
This may be it." And I mean, we were right. It wasn't.
Kimberly Lopez Bird was an elementary school teacher in Phoenix and was teaching summer school online. She was sharing a classroom with 2 other teachers when she came down with the virus.
Now, how bad is it here?
Well, I mean, we have for the last 3 weeks been the worst in the entire country.
Will Humble is the former director of the Arizona Department of Public Health and says his state was on the right track at first, but then reopened too quickly.
People sacrificed so much during the stay-at-home order with their jobs. And then when it wasn't phased, as we transitioned into a post-stay-at-home, we lost that progress.
Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego on CBS's Face the Nation Sunday said she's calling on the governor to issue a statewide mask mandate, restaurants to serve takeout only, and the closure of personal care services like nail salons.
We think that's just not necessary right now while you're seeing such high levels of the virus.
Another looming situation facing Arizona, the opening of schools set for next month.
They just don't feel like it's a safe environment for teachers to go in, and they're concerned about our students as well as spread of the virus.
Education Secretary Betsy DeVos, who has threatened to pull federal funding for schools that don't reopen, downplayed the risk and addressed concerns of children spreading the virus.
There is nothing in the data that would suggest that kids being back in school is dangerous to them.
Just be aware.
For Marissa Lopez and Luke Bird, they know all too well the potential price of opening schools too soon.
We're basically blatantly putting them at risk for something that's basically, we can revive our children's education. We can't revive a life.
Well, the other 2 teachers who worked in the same classroom as Kimberly Bird also contracted the virus. It's not known exactly how, but they are still recovering. The school district tells CBS News that they are strictly following CDC guidelines. The family tells us that they do believe that. Meanwhile, top public health officials tell us that it's still early. They just don't know yet exactly how this virus impacts children and how efficiently they're able to spread the virus, Gail.
I'm still struck, Mola, by her last comment. You cannot provide a life. Thank you very much.